Hello everyone, welcome back to the Ritual Flow. For today's reading, we're doing a monthly reading for November 2023 for the sign of Pisces. If you are a Pisces sun, moon, rising, or any other placement that you feel called to take a look at, then these messages are for you. Please keep in mind this is a general reading though, so take what resonates, leave what does not. Don't try to force anything to fit if it's not matching your energy. And this is a timeless reading as well, so if you're seeing this at some point after November, then that's a pretty good indication that whatever messages contained within are relevant to you now. All right, let's get into it and see what's going on with you this month, Pisces. Okay. Okay. Wow, the cards are coming out weird today. What is this? They're just like, okay. All right, communication is a big issue. This has been like a theme for a lot of people. Yeah, wow. Okay. So you're trying to find some sort of balance for yourself. And this has to do, once again, with like your communication. It's like something's going on with some sort of partnership, some sort of relationship situation at the beginning of the month. Having some challenges, once again, with communication. Communication is the overlying energy. There's some internal work to be done, but you'll find a little more stability by the end of the month. There needs to be some sort of communication about some sort of ending from the past, some sort of betrayal, some sort of like backstabbing that happened, some sort of conflict, disappointment. Oh my word. Yeah. It's wow. Okay. Yeah. There's like this huge element, like something has occurred, like something inside you really needs some healing. It's like there's this element of like protecting yourself. Like I'm getting specifically like covering up your feelings with like substances. Sort of like living in an illusion rather than like focusing on your healing, focusing on like the long-term stability that you'd like to have. Like that's going to require transformation, that internal work. All right, let's clarify some of these energies and see a little more about what's up. Let's look at justice first. Tell me a little bit more about why justice is here. Yeah, you're needing to like focus. I'm getting like something about coming into balance, like nurturing yourself is a big deal. Yeah, it's like nurturing yourself like in a physical sense, in a like this could be something to do with like your finances, like maybe making better financial decisions for yourself, but also this is more so about like grounding yourself, like finding a sense of like peace and stability within yourself. There has been some sort of loss, some sort of heartbreak. I am getting that this is like probably something in the past, like the event occurred in the past as opposed to like it's like happening right now. But it still feels like regardless of how long it's been, like whether it was like last week or like last month or last year or like 10 years ago, that something about this loss, something about this heartache is still like fresh in your memories, like fresh in your feelings, fresh in your body. Like you still feel it. It feels like a very touchy subject. You've been suppressing emotions about that, like rather than doing what's like the kind thing to nurture yourself, to bring healing and comfort and like to be in a more stable place. It's like you've been ignoring this pain and like sort of like squashing it down. It's like under the guise of like being emotionally mature, emotionally balanced, but it's really, you're just like shoving it down, and you're not like letting the energy flow, letting it be processed, let it like move through you and out of you. It's like it's building up in your body, like it's affecting your physical body, your physical health in some way. So it's like, in order to come back into balance, like there needs to be some sort of expression, some sort of communication is very important. Let's look at the Two of Cups. All right, hold on now. Let's, oh my gosh, what has occurred? I must have like shuffled weird at some point. Like part of this deck is upside down. Okay, we're just gonna go with it, and if something comes out reversed, that's what was meant to be. Okay. Most of the deck is right upright. Page of Swords in reversed. Something about like the lack of communication is like affecting the balance. This is giving, maybe there's some sort of relationship here, but maybe this is just like about coming into balance with yourself, like recognizing the need to come into balance with yourself here at the beginning of the month. Like resorting of your priorities, organizing your pentacles. For some of you that could be money, but like this is heavy on feelings. Like you've been carrying, like I said, building up in your body. Like it's becoming a burden. It's becoming a little heavy to carry. And it's like, you've been taking this sort of like stern approach. This is like the fiery version of like the King of Cups here, kind of. It's it's like you're trying to do the mature thing, like trying to stay in control, but it's like something is becoming too much to bear, too much to juggle when it comes to like the feelings that you're holding onto inside. And it's like this could be like about yourself, about the past, like, or about like a current, like present relationship. That part is a little unclear, open to interpretation. Maybe we'll get a little more detail as we move forward. You can get a little further, but regardless, like finding that internal balance is key to having that balance reflected to you externally in some sort of partnership. So it really feels like the focus here is internal, even though some like external factor, like another person may be in play. Let's look at the Knight of Swords. Why is the Knight of Swords here? Okay, we got one sneaking out. Eight of Wands, communication. About the future. Lovers in reverse. Okay, so there's this is somehow related to something that has happened in the past. It's like something has not been said about like the heartache that has occurred. Like someone experienced a major loss, is like feeling like left out in the cold, like abandoned in some respect. And it's like there's also this like this feeling of lack. That's where this like emotional suppression, like the communication suppression is coming from. It's like this unhealed insecurity. There's this feeling of like not being good enough in some way, not having enough for something that you see in the future. It's like you want to grow and move forward, and there's some need to communicate about that. But something about a previous loss, for some of you, it does feel pretty fresh. It does feel like I'm feeling like a finality, like something is clearly over, but the wounds are still fresh. And like literally being vulnerable about speaking on that is what's like, it's like creating an energetic hindrance in like your own personal healing, and like how that gets expressed, how that gets experienced in the external, like in your relationships and your like day-to-day situation. And it does feel like the loss was like a relationship, a partnership, like something that you thought would last forever did not. Let's look at the Eight of Pentacles reversed here. I'm telling you that the need to find balance is unreal. Okay. Oh, okay. I thought we were done. Okay, Two of Cups. Yeah, so that is some confirmation. It's like you're looking at the idea of a new relationship, and that's what you're sort of like holding back on. It's like feeling like a burden to like not pursue it, but it's like there's this like issue with juggling priorities, with like finding your internal balance first. That's really a factor here. Because like once again we've got the Six of Pentacles, the Chariot reversed, the Fool, and the Four of Pentacles snuck out too. It's like you're trying to, that's what this emotional suppression is about, this like stern sort of like external facade. It's like you want to protect your heart, because like whatever happened in the past was extremely painful, extremely discouraging. Like it's like some scar, this like emotional scarring. So what's happening here is like your solution to like being able to express yourself and like move forward, because you want to move forward, but like you're not in a position to do that when you're needing to like protect yourself and like prevent yourself from like being vulnerable. That's not to say like just like throw caution to the wind and like don't take care of yourself. Like, no, like you need to take care of yourself first, because you can't expect to receive that sort of care from like another person when you haven't afforded it to your own self first. And I'm hearing it's going to be it's going to be easier to find the energetic match that you're looking for when you have done the inner work to balance yourself, because the energy, like the frequency you will be projecting is going to be the match for what you need to call in for you. Like if you're calling in a person to you in this like imbalanced, like unhealed state, it's like you're probably going to be having an imbalanced, unhealed experience of that person if they're matching your current energy, which is like how they found you. Yeah. So you definitely have to take some time to like sort of like take a pause, like hold back, like pull back on the reins where this new beginning is concerned, to like have a new beginning with yourself first, to allow space for like, here, mutual exchange between like your lower self and higher self, your like physical self and your non-physical self. That's what's necessary for you to find the stability that you need in order to communicate like your feelings, your truth in an honest and open way that's going to connect you with an honest and open partner in the future. Let's look at the Queen of Pentacles. Seven of Wands reversed. Okay. Wheel of Fortune reversed. Let's see what else. Ten of Cups reversed. 5. Okay. Healing and decision. Okay. That's interesting. I don't know how my actually, yes, I do now, but okay. So Queen of Pentacles, you will be seeing a certain amount of stability towards the end of the month. This is very interesting, though. It is going to be like an internal challenge for you to achieve this stability. There is still yet some sort of loss or disappointment. It's like maybe you're missing out, or you feel like you're missing out on some sort of opportunity when it comes to love, because of your own internal need for healing, for like, I'm getting like setting some sort of boundaries for yourself. It's like, yeah, there is this need to protect yourself from disappointment. Like I'm getting this energy of like making sure you're good no matter what happens with someone else, like with another person. That it's like that, like you've done what's necessary to take care of yourself, like you're like maintaining your balance regardless of like what may occur with someone else. It's like I'm getting like someone may disappoint you. Someone may not communicate what you want to hear. Yeah, there's a lot of conflict, a lot of pain going on in that communication. It's like, but I am getting that like, while you may suffer some more disappointment, it's like from a more healed space. Like there's a point of healing that's happening for you this month. Like the idea is you finding a greater sense of like balance, wholeness within yourself, so that the disappointments that you come across like aren't as difficult as like whatever you've been through in the past. It's like the blow is lightened because there's some element of like learning to heal yourself and like learning to take care of yourself in better ways, which very clearly involves opening lines of communication, being vulnerable in some way. It's like, I think you know what that is, like what that means. And you also have like, there's like an important like friend or like support situation available to you to like discuss this. It's also a possibility for certain people, not for everyone, that it's like, this that you think may turn out to be a love prospect is actually just going to be a really good friendship, because like something is misaligned for that. Maybe that's a part of the disappointment, but it's like what you gain is like support on this journey of like healing yourself and like coming into a state of wholeness. It's like something about this wheel is not turning now. Like something isn't turning out to be like this situation emotionally that you may have envisioned. Like there's definitely still some more healing to do. There's like a conflict in this, more healing to do to prepare you for the destiny that awaits you. It's like, it's not here yet. There's a need to, it's almost like this need to turn inward, but it's not even really. It's like you're already inward, but like needing to quit, like avoiding, like quit skirting around like the prickly things that hurt. Let's take a look at the 2233 was on the clock. Interesting. Yeah, this is definitely like some sort of progress being made in your healing. It may not, it's like, I feel like this month isn't going to look like how you expect, but it's going to be like exactly what you need. Seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. Yep. It's like I'm getting that like some of the potential that you see is just like a fantasy, an illusion, but like the purpose of it is to like turn this light bulb on, like bring things that you've been like suppressing and like trying to keep in the dark, like in the depths within yourself, like allowing those to come to the surface, like so the light can shine through and bring healing and like transformation. What do we got here? Earth School, life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning. I'm sorry, defenselessness, riding past wrongs, uprooting, the great severing, Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. Okay, so yes, like major life lessons, major balancing, major soul growth. Like that's what this balance, this like need to like not suppress, be vulnerable, communicate, like work on your own healing. Like this is part of your karma. Like this is part of like the lessons that you wanted to learn. You're like in the middle of them now. That's why this wheel isn't turning. We're not shifting cycles. We're not changing from one thing to another. We're like in the middle of learning an important lesson here. And this has to do with like riding past wrongs, like this energy of like feeling defenseless about what has happened to you in the past. Like there could even be like anger about it. It's this weird energy. It's like this defensiveness. It's like this loss, this abandonment. Like you couldn't control what someone else did, like someone else's actions. But like, I don't know, it's also like this energy of like taking almost like taking responsibility for what someone else did, like blaming yourself for the shit that someone else did to you, basically. And that creating some sort of internal conflict and like, it's like, rather than express that anger, rather than express that pain, you've been sort of like keeping it in. It's too much. You've gotta like open that. Maybe even like that involves like allowing yourself to like get really emotional, get upset. But then like after that energy moves, it allows space for this softening. Like, and like coming back into balance, cohesion. Let's see what's at the bottom here. Share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. Yep. Sorry, that was probably loud, but I'm just like, couldn't have picked a better card for that. Like, share your song, like share your story, share what you need to share so that it's not trapped inside you, so that it's not consuming you any longer. Frequency of sound, like, I'm picking, like, there could be like this like using other sound, like, to like drone out the feelings that you're feeling. And, it's like you got to get past this surface, like let the light shine down where it's deep. It's like this is down below there. You've got to like let the light get down there to the bottom. And it's like, you know, in the ocean, the light doesn't actually shine down there. It's like you would have to like scuba diving, like bring a light down there with you to have light in the darkness. It's like you have to do that for yourself. Like you have to take the reins to bring your own balance. Like you have to allow yourself to like be comfortable going deep, opening up and letting that energy move so that you can find like the peace and stability that you need internally, in order to then see that sort of like healed space, like reflected, outwardly in your environment in as that reflection of what the energy inside you is currently doing. Okay. So if this reading resonated with you, give it a like, comment down below, share it with someone, subscribe to the channel if you have not already done so. Thank you for letting me read for you today. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, details are in the description box below. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye, Pisces.